If you're looking for a brand new construction home in Colorado, near Broomfield, near downtown Denver, Golden, Boulder, this might be the home for you. Under $1 million, low 900,000s, brand new constructions, all the bells and whistles you're looking for. I'm gonna get into the pros and cons of this home and this entire community within this video here. You're gonna see everything from an honest perspective. Anyways, there's two things I cannot wait to show you. One's in the middle of the tour, one's towards the end of the tour. And I'm gonna give you an honest breakdown of the actual pros and the actual cons that I see about this particular property. If you have any more questions on this home, resale homes, or new homes, let me know. My name is Nick Ahrens with the North Denver Report. I have a hyper specialization in the Anthem and Baseline communities of North Broomfield. However, I do serve all of the North and West Denver metro areas. But you know what? Let's jump right into it. All right, so check this out. This is the Risewell home. There are two home builders that actually combined, Land Sea Homes and New Home Company, that combined to make Risewell homes. So combined, they've got over 35 years experience of building. Here in Colorado, they make fantastic homes. So this is the 4003 model we're gonna go ahead and take a look at. So right when you open the door, first thing you notice, especially from this one, is the views out that window. I'm gonna adjust the light so you can see here. Just straight mountains right there. So when we come in, we've got this nice little entry area. You've got a great spot to have a shoe rack, coat rack, backpacks for kids, something like that. We've got bedroom, bathroom, bedroom. So we're gonna start here. So we close that front door. And I am so excited about this home. And I cannot wait to show you the views in just a minute here. So come inside the front door. I love this window here because it adds so much light that comes into the home. We've got 10-foot ceilings. These come standard in every single home in the community that's ranch style. That's a single level. Tall windows, pretty good, I'd say normal closet space. A little taller than most closets that you're gonna find in most resale homes. And we're gonna come around, we're gonna check this bathroom out before getting to the second bedroom here. Bathroom's nice. If you wanted to make this kind of a Jack and Jill, you could very easily put a wall here. So this could be as a second primary. You could wall it off. You could have two different doors to be able to access the bathroom here, which is a huge bonus. Let's take a look under the sinks. Got really good storage space down here. And I like how this is actually walled off. So new homes, they take the doors off of almost every single room to make the space feel a bit bigger and flow a bit better. It also makes it a lot less clunky when coming with touring homes. So they do take the doors off, but you can see it's nice to have this door to the bathroom. So somebody could have that as a door. You have another door here. You can have just one door, two doors, or add your third door here. So coming into this second bedroom here, I really like this one here. Main reason, no, it's not Taylor Swift, but you actually do have some mountain views through that window there. So I'm gonna pull back a little bit. Again, 10-foot ceilings. It's a pretty good sized room. This closet is a little bit smaller because of this outcrop here, and I'll show you why that is there when we go downstairs to the basement. Here it comes. Here comes the view. So, you walk in the front door, you've got these two bedrooms right behind us. But here's my second favorite part of the house, is standing right here. It is awesome. I cannot wait to get right over there. So anyways, here's really nice because you do have a full office space. You could use this as a bedroom, a gym, an office, a study, whatever you'd like to do. It's a little narrower than a bedroom. I'd say it's about 8.5 feet wide. We look out the windows of this though, we do have really nice views. We've got a little bit of a road, but you're not gonna get much noise. So that direction about there will be north. That's straight up out the window, and you'll be able to see all the mountains here coming around. So as we pull back, you can see there's no closet in this room. They don't have the space for it when they built this specific floor plan. And that's what it'll get used as an office, a gym, or maybe a non-conforming bedroom. But if we take a right and go to the end of the home here, we've got this really big open space, and just look at those views out the window. This is just awesome through here. So let's take a look at the kitchen real quick, and then we'll come right back to those views. So we do have pantry. This all comes standard here. This style of cabinets, nice quartz countertops, stainless steel appliances. It's all standard for this specific builder. These are pretty deep cabinets. I wouldn't say they're significantly deeper than normal. So if I put my hand in here, you can see the space there. Microwave, I always lift up here above the microwave to see if it recirculates the microwave air or if it vents out. So this one, anytime you see this, it's gonna be venting out, which is, I think, a huge benefit to a home because you don't get all the grease stains on the cabinets up top there. If you don't see that in a home, you can typically add it afterwards. So we come in, yeah, I like the whole setup of this kitchen because you got the refrigerator here, next to your prep space, next to the sink, right across the sink is the everything to cook with, dishwasher right here, so it makes it really easy to cook in here. And it's kind of open, it's mostly open. I like that's a little bit catacomb and not straight across from us here. Main reason being is it allows that open feel with just a little bit of separation, having this L-shaped living space instead of one big open box of a living space. But here you go, look at this view. This view is absolutely phenomenal. All right, so here's one thing most buyers don't understand, especially first-time home buyers who haven't seen that many homes, or maybe somebody who's only seen 30, 40, 50 homes, they only bought one or two, is that typically when you get a huge view like this, you're going to get a road in front of the home. If you don't have the view, most homes are gonna have another home right behind that home. So I'm gonna show you that and get into the pros and cons as I promised I would in this home, like I do for all of my home buyers and home sellers, about every single property that's out there, because I wanna be totally honest, upfront, and transparent with everybody I'm working with. So for me, I am a sucker for views, and this view is one of the best I've seen in quite a while. Anyways, I'm gonna get into the level of road noise compared to the actual views, and let you guys decide, do you think it's worth it or not? Let me know, drop a comment below. And if you've gotten this far in the video, give me a thumbs up, post a comment, hey, thanks Nick for the property tour. It really helps me so much. Anyways, let's get right back into things. All right, so here we are back at the kitchen. The front door is gonna be to the right. The stairs here go down to the basement. We're gonna hook a left into the living space and get into those views, that road, noise levels, and everything else that comes with it. So first things first, we just gotta check out the views. These views are awesome. Let me move this lamp here. I'll try to come around it. So you do have that freeway there. There. But you have all those mountains. Those are going to be dusted with snow most of the winter time, on and on. Those higher peaks will typically be covered in snow throughout the winter. And I'm trying to be quiet so you can kind of get a assessment of the road noise versus just regular talking voice here. There's a TV in the background that's very low volume. All right, so I'm gonna pull back now, and we're gonna come back to the living space, back to the kitchen, and we're gonna go outside so we can assess the noise from there as well. I like that there's a big space here off of everything to be able to put that dining table. All right, so I'm gonna be quiet in about 10 seconds. I'm gonna keep talking, keep rambling, so that way you can get an idea of that road noise compared to the level of what somebody's talking at. You've got Table Mountains there. Golden's gonna be right down in there. It's just such a cool home. And I love these views because nobody's gonna build on Table Mountain there. What I like is there's enough distance. So with a road that's this large, you're going to get it. That noise. It's not gonna die down throughout the day. However, it's far enough away to where the cars blend together. You're not hearing the individual ones coming. So it is a little, I would say, semi-loud white noise that's in the background there. You do have these towers here. Some people go, yep, fine with it, don't care for the views. Some people go, nah, don't want to deal with it, don't want to see them because they are an eyesore. But here's this. I love the back patio area, how it's done. And what we're gonna do now is hook a left and come back inside the home. So inside the home, there's no rugs, there's nothing to really, there's one rug, one couch, but not really much to dampen the sound. I'm gonna leave that window open, again, so you can hear that road noise in comparison to the level of somebody talking versus how it would be if you just had those windows open. Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know, hey, Nick, that level of noise is a deal breaker, or hey, I could totally deal with that road noise for this kind of view. Whether you're interested in the home or not, would love your feedback on that. So windows closed, I can hear it a little bit, but really not very much. All right, what we're going to do now, the primary bedroom is right behind this wall here. We're gonna check that out in just a minute after we go here. So we've got a half bathroom and linen closet to the left. Oh, half bath, which is nice to have. The other floor plan does not have that. And a decent sized linen closet here. So back to here, and if we go into the primary, again, I love these 10-foot ceilings. It makes the home just feel really big. This is a king-size bed. Just about every new home build you'll ever see is going to have a king-size bed in it, whether it looks that way or not. A lot of times staging furniture is designed to look a little smaller or feel a little smaller than furniture that people have to make the rooms feel more open. However, I feel like they did a great job with this property here and not overdoing it. So you do get the views again from the primary. Gosh, those views are awesome. And we're gonna pull back and take a look at the primary bathroom here. Once I'm done here, I'm gonna cut the video and resume so we can go down to the basement. Walk-in shower comes standard in all these. Dual vanities, another linen closet, walk-in closet. Oh, this keeps going, this is nice. This is actually pretty big. This is bigger than I thought it would be. And that's that. So I'm gonna cut the video right here and we're gonna come right back to it to jump into that basement. All right, I've got the front door right behind us. We've got the views out the back here. We're gonna take a look at what's left and then go down to the basement. The basement is what I'm really excited to show you guys because you can't really see the quality of it and what's happening with it just from pictures alone. So stay tuned, give me about a minute or two and we'll be right down there. So if you come up the stairs from the basement, you've got a kind of a landing space here where you can put your shoes, your backpacks, all kinds of stuff here. Linen closet, laundry. This is a big laundry room. And I love how it's got this extra cabinet space down here as well as just wall-to-wall storage for all your stuff up here too. Pretty standard size storage there. So here, I'm gonna turn to the right. All right, here, I'll open this and then we'll head right downstairs so you guys can get an idea of how big this is here. Pretty standard coat closet. And I really like the depth of this space here because your backpacks and stuff, they're not gonna stick way out. You can see they're gonna be pressed in and it's gonna keep this hallway feeling open all the way out to those views here. All right, so let's go down to the basement now. So basements in this community, a lot of times they'll actually finish them. Where most home builders in the state of Colorado, they won't finish them. A lot of times Lennar, KB Homes, they're not going to finish the basements. However, this builder will. So here's what excites me. This basement is huge. It's almost the entire footprint of the home. There are a lot of homes in the community that do have a walkout basement. So normally you'd wall off your mechanical room, but then you're still gonna have at least 10, 12 feet from that wall all the way over to that insulation there. And there's just a really big space on this side too. So a walkout basement is going to mean that you can have a slider or some sort of door to have direct access to the outside patio area without steps or anything. It's just gonna be flush right out. So you can walk from the home, outside the basement, out into the backyard there. And on this side down here, you can see it's got extra plumbing hookups, utilities, and everything you need. If you wanted to build a whole full bathroom in here, a wet bar, this is huge. You might even be able to do bowling alley because you've got bowling alley, maybe one lane right here, because you've got so much space down here. So that closet upstairs, the reason for that little indentation in that second closet is gonna be this right here. That's gonna be your air intake and your heating and vent ducting. That's going to be going up through there. So that's why they had to put that little indentation in the closet there. So we got our sump pump over here. Anytime you see this, that's going to be sprinkler system and main water shutoff. Always know where those two things are in every single home that you buy. In case you ever have a water leak, you know exactly where to go to turn that water off. So here's the basement, looks great, really big. I'm gonna head back upstairs and cut the video. I'll see you in just a second. Hey, again, if you made it this far in the video, please give me a subscribe for more content like this. I have a lot more property tours coming up in Anthem, in Baseline, in Broomfield, in Lakewood, in Green Mountain, Golden, Boulder, everywhere. My name is Nick Arians. I've sold over 350 homes. I've helped over 350 families find their dream homes, and I am so excited to be helping more families as we go. If you have any questions on this or any other property, let me know. My information, all my contact information, my email, my cell phone is back in the bio, so go check there and reach out directly. I will get right back to you. It is my personal cell phone number. Let me know what you're thinking about in your moves. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to showing you the next property.